827 is the item number. What are we looking at here, Noah? We're going to talk about our next spinner ring.
Yeah, we're looking at how the spinner ring is made. So what we do is start with a sheet of silver, right? And we use the shank, it's a sheet of silver. Then we took the rope and we twisted by hand on each one of those twisted ropes, and then we kind of slide these ropes on top of the shank of the ring and hand finish it, kind of close it around and set the stone on top. Wow. So excited for this stone to come up. So you got, look at that, look at this. Beautiful amethyst coming in to the basil set. And there it is. There she is.
Whoa, that's the
there
ultimate
she is. Look at the details around
Beautiful
this.
Piece.
Again, we have the hammered look on the silver, and we have the beaded look on the gold, and the hammered and the twisted rope. So three different textures on the spinners on top of the ring.
And textured on the silver band, the wide cigar style band.
Yeah,
on this particular one.
And 14 karat.
In the individual
on the gold,
rings.
in the individual band, 14 carats. And of course, the amethyst marquee setting in the middle. So a spinner ring is something that makes you kind of feel centered. You just have this little movement.
Balanced, right?
Yeah, just balanced and centered. You have that little movement coming, you know, you feel like you just kind of like sit there and you can sit around and have a conversation and just move your fingers a little bit without nobody noticing, right? Do you even notice that I spin my spinners?
No,
Not
but
really.
it's good. You know, we're always, whether we're like waiting in a doctor's appointment, right? Or we're sitting in traffic,
waiting to pick up our son from school, just sitting and waiting there.
We're on the airplane.
Yeah, and again, conversation piece, right?
Oh,
so you just notice this ring, okay? And again, the amethyst is about a still mind. That's the energy of the stone, is stilling your mind. And look at how the marquee setting is a little offset, right? It's on the side, so it's on the diagonal. So it just gives it this kind of like fashionable look, but it's very, very, very classy.
Really beautiful.
Again, very Israeli kind of in nature and essence, and the beads and the texture, the hammered texture. And look at how the wire is twisted around the stone, right?
You could never do that unless it was hand
hand finished.
There's no way.
No,
You just can't. And that's why there's a big designer, many of you may know, it starts with a C, who is famous for their kind of intermingled, twisted rings. They're a fortune. Right. They're beautiful.
We don't know who they are.
No,
but they're a fortune.
They're a fortune, and they're beautiful, and they're signature. And this is that kind of feel, but it's even more of a signature, I think.
It's way more unique. With all due respect to the
gem.
designer, you know, the classic design, this is something that is a little bit more now, right? It's a little bit more now. It's got that more of an organic feel to it, more of the nature inspired. You really see that somebody touched this and hand finished it.
And this is also available right now in sizes 5 through size 10. I can't promise that in the next minute or so. That's how popular this particular piece is, especially featuring close to a full carat of a fancy, beautiful marquise, gorgeous amethyst.
Setting.
By hand.
By hand.
That is,
finished,
I mean,
everything.
that stone has to be perfectly cut and finished, or it would never fit. That's, like you said, it's the most expensive of all settings because it's flush into the metal. But we're going to walk you through this process, and I'm so glad we have this, because I think this really puts it into play at home. And for me, what it takes to hand make a piece like this.
100%. So you take that sheet of silver, okay, and create the shank and hammer it by hand, hand finish it. Then you take the wire, you twist it, and then you literally slide the rings on top of the silver shank. All three totally different rings, plated in gold, 14 karat gold on top of solid sterling silver. And then we set the stone inside, and it just creates this beautiful, you know, it's got this movement, but it also has the shine. It's got the bling.
You know, you're right. That's the other thing I love, the play of surface texture that they do. Some polish, some texture. I love the color. In this particular one, the pop of the gemstone, that rich, gorgeous, rich purple.
This amethyst,
So beautiful. And then the two-tone. You're not limited to anything.
I love two-tone.
Right?
I'm all about two-tone. Hopefully we'll get more of those because it's just such a fashionable look, right?
Well, and sometimes I want, sometimes I want to wear all white. Sometimes I want to wear all yellow. Sometimes I want to mix and match. Sometimes I'm wearing, a jacket that has gold buttons, you know, like it says.
And you want to make sure that all your jewelry matches. And again, I don't like my jewelry to live in the box.
No.
I love my jewelry to be worn. to be worn every day, and we made sure that every single one of the pieces is comfortable, it's convenient to use, it's convenient to wear, but it has that, you know, unique, solid sterling silver. This is precious metal. That's what that is.
This is super popular, as was the spinner ring in our last hour. I want to remind you that's still available for $49.90. This
Crazy,
particular design with the amethyst in that asymmetric look, everything about it is so organic and rich, will be $82.50. So a substantial, wonderful holiday savings at $69.90. That 5 flex pays only for the premiere, so break those payments up. And remember, unconditional guarantee. So if you're saying, we're all like everybody who's in the studio here at HSN who have seen just a little preview of this collection, their jaw has dropped. They're like, it is beyond beautiful.
I'm so happy to hear that.
And we are thrilled to see your response. This is item 638907. I would say true to size, but if you are half a size,
just go up a little
half
bit.
A size.
Yeah, go up just a little bit.
8.5, go up to a 9.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, 638907. Alrighty.